tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are writing a beautiful story at NetOne. And that story started 23 years ago with some of you that are in this room. It's well known that 23 years ago, NetOne was the very first mobile operator in Zimbabwe. In those 2 decades, technology has seen innovation at a truly amazing pace. We've gone from cell phones the size of bricks to devices no thicker than the fingers of a grown man. Money is now transferred at the push of a button, and entertainment is more accessible on a phone than on a TV screen. Services like video calling, which used to be the stuff of science fiction, have become part of everyday life, and mobile telecommunications is now at the forefront of writing the story of the future of humanity. While this has been happening on the grander scale, within NetOne itself, there has been much growth and change. It's no secret that when I joined NetOne in 2018, the company was at a critical juncture, needing to change not only the way of doing things, but even the things that we were doing. So, armed with a little corporate experience that I had, of course gleaned over 25 years, I resolved not to make the mistake of seeking to change what I did not understand. Therefore, I became NetOne's Chief Education Officer and embarked on a long journey of learning. Learning what NetOne does, where it is, how and why it came to be there. But also as the Chief Education Officer, it fell to me to articulate and impart a vision of who NetOne could be. Fortunately, this vision has always been crystal clear in my mind and can be summed up in 2 words: world class. Please let's give NetOne a big round of applause. My journey of learning, however, continues. But what is already certain is the need to move beyond explanations of what is wrong in the pursuit of lasting solutions. The only way to become world class is to become dedicated to providing our most important stakeholder, the customer, with quality products delivered with excellence. I'm pleased to announce to you here tonight that as part of that initiative drive, we are launching tonight our Zimra online payment solution. For the very first time, you will be able to pay Zimra from the comfort of your home to pay all your taxes. Let's give NetOne another big round of applause. Of course, to do that, you must have One Money. One Money is the wonderful service that NetOne has for its customers. Those that have got pens, might as well write down this USSD short code. The code is *554#. That is *554#, and you'll be able to have Zimra in the palm of your hand. But this is just one of the many changing innovations that NetOne will continue to avail to you in the future. And indeed, this was the thinking that birthed our customer-centric strategy, which we've called Back to Basics. Of course, I've been told by my staff that I sound like a broken record when it comes to Back to Basics. But I repeat it so often because it is necessary that we are always conscious of where we are going. So for those of you that don't know what Back to Basics is, this is our roadmap to being world class as NetOne. It has 4 pillars only. It's very easy to remember, it's not complicated, it's not too smart, it's just simple. Number 1, a quality network. This is very important because at the crux of everything we do is the network. If the network doesn't work, we don't make money, you are not satisfied, and those of you that are our partners who make money from NetOne, you also don't make money. So the network must work. So we embarked on a journey last year to make our network world class. We were not competing with anyone. Potra says we must have 95% availability. We said we want 99% availability. And I'm happy to say that we have achieved that. But that's not all. The second pillar. So now you've got your quality network. You must monetize that network. you need to have a quality distribution. So the challenge we faced was that we only had 35 shops we owned last year. The question was, do we build another 20 shops at a cost of $10 million US? But that's too expensive, right? So what do? Because we need a large footprint. We embarked on what we call the franchise model, where we empower small businesses in the communities where they live. The mom and pop shops, where you buy chingwa and Murio and whatever else people buy. We converted those to NetOne franchises. And I'm happy to announce that as of today, from 35 shops last year, we are now well over 1,200 controlled shops by NetOne. Thank you. The third pillar, of course, now you've got your network, it's working. The distribution gives you your SIM card, and your airtime, and your call. What happens when you've got a problem? You must call a call center. That's our third pillar. And in that call center, you must be answered the first time. And your problem must be resolved efficiently and friendly. I'm happy to announce to you that our network is probably the only network in this country where you can call the call center and be answered by a friendly voice who's willing and able to resolve your queries. And our call center has been voted one of the best call centers in this country at this point in time. So well done to NetOne in that regard. Of course, these three pillars must be coupled with sound financial management, right? So our fourth pillar has to do with finance, naturally. And Mr. Mafukize would understand this, being an astute chartered accountant, that the quality balance sheet is the crux of everything. But why is that important? If you don't have a quality balance sheet and you're swimming in debt, the CEO will be hiding behind the desk half the time, running out from creditors, and therefore you can't run the business. So I'm happy to announce to you that our balance sheet, which had over $229 million worth of negative equity, has now improved 76%. And we're expecting that by the end of this year, our balance sheet will be solvent. I didn't get all of that. I guess accounting is a bit more complicated than everything else. What I mean is that instead of being $226 million in debt, we're going to be breaking even by the end of this year. So all that the NetOne team. But you, our customers and our friends, have been at the very center of all of this. It is your belief in our products, your belief in our network, and indeed your belief in our country that has helped us to achieve this. I think I'll talk of only one more milestone that I want to share with you. In 2017, we closed the year with a record loss of $77 million. We lost $77 million. I'm happy to announce that in 2018, we had an $88 million turnaround. In NetOne made for the very first time a profit of $10 million. But we would never have done this without the support of our partners. And our partners support us because they believe in our vision, and you make it possible. Therefore, tonight is about acknowledging you as our partners that have helped us to make this vision into a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are listening, hello? Hello? Okay. I think we're going to have to sing a song. When I joined NetOne, I made a promise to the team, which I want to reiterate to you, my customers. We will always be honest, fair, and transparent with you. And it is in that spirit of transparency that I think it's important for me, as the leader of NetOne, to acknowledge that you have not always been treated fairly. When the country adopted the multi-currency regime at the beginning of the decade, some of our postpaid customers woke up to find themselves owing balances in US dollars that they could not fathom where they came from. And the ensuing legal wrangles damaged your credit ratings and indeed your relationship with NetOne. For these transgressions, I would like, on behalf of NetOne, as the CEO of NetOne, to apologize to all of you. They do say that the best apology is changed behavior. And to show our sincerity and commitment to building a better future, I'm inviting all those who have been blacklisted as a result of that exercise to reach out to NetOne so that we can settle these matters and have you whitelisted with the credit bureaus. I promise you that as long as I steer this ship, you, our customers, will not be taken for granted. From now on, you are going to be experiencing a new and transformed NetOne, where our focus is on delivering value to you. Because we appreciate that while we are writing this beautiful story in NetOne, all of you are the ones who make it possible. We look to the future with trust in your continued support as we move towards our world-class vision and slide into an era of excellence. Thank you.
You know what? Throughout that speech, it was